Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Busch's Snickers Peanut Brownie Toyota for 2021. As always, taking a look at the box. Once again, you just have the kind of boring generic box. Got Joe Gibbs Racing, 30 years. Down here you got Joe Gibbs Racing, a render of the car right there, standard finish. May total 744 of these things. Joe Gibbs Racing, standard finish, Joe Gibbs Racing 30 years. Got the same stuff on the back of the box. 2021 Action Racing Collectibles, Joe Gibbs Racing 30 years. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. Kyle Busch raced this at the Spring Martinsville race. This car looked fantastic on the lights. If I remember correctly, it didn't even run very many laps under the lights. Wasn't this the race that ran 15 laps and then got rained out to the next day? I think, unless I'm remembering that wrong, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But for the few laps we saw this thing under the lights, the purple just glowed. It is such a beautiful shade of purple. I remember that back when I first saw these Snickers in stores, I was like, please run a car for that, because that can look amazing. That shade of purple. I do wish the diecast, the paint scheme had a little bit more red, like the package. There's red on the car, but I would love for maybe like a red border on the bottom or something of that bright red color. Also with the Snickers being like a kind of matte finish to the packaging, it would be cool to have a matte version of the car. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. You think that would be a pretty easy thing to do, just run a matte purple car. That would definitely elevate the car even more. But anyways, let's do a quick 360 of the car. So just look at that shade of purple. It is just beautiful. Hopefully it's coming across on camera. It's just such a rich shade of purple. Way better. I like this purple much better than the Fudge Brownie one. I like that the Fudge Brownie is metallic, but as far as the actual shades of purple themselves go, I definitely like this one more. A very simple paint scheme, but very effective, which, Snickers, as you can see back there, the Snickers package is pretty simple too, and that works. So anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Snickers Peanut Brownie Squares. Got Toyota Camry number 18 and Joe Gibbs Racing 30 years. Down the side, you got Snickers. You got Ream back there. Front of the rear wheel, you got Interstate Batteries, Siemens, Doosan, Mobile One, Cessna, Mac Tools, Lincoln Welders, NATCA, and Sherwin-Williams. Got Stanley on the C post. And on the B post, you have Toyota, JD Gibbs, M&M's, Twix, Skittles, Pedigree, and American Heritage Chocolates. Has your regular contingency sponsors and such, which not that there's many of them anymore, but it's got them there. You see the design is just one giant picture of one of those brownie squares. I kind of love that. It's just the design is just a picture of the candy. On the back, you got Toyota Camry XSE, Snickers Peanut Brownie Squares, number 18. On the deck, you have Thank You, Marge Wrigley Waco Associates. I'll have to look up what that is. This is number 140. Got Kyle Busch's name in the rear window there. Got the same stuff down the other side. Of course, you have Milky Way on this side. Let's take a look under the hood. See, it just says Mobile One and Toyota. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Not a whole lot to talk about the car like this. Just a really cool paint scheme. Like I said, I absolutely love the purple that's on this car. The purple is just such a unique shade of purple that I've never seen a car or even anything quite like this shade of purple. And like I said it before, it is really hilarious to me that the design is just one big picture of a brownie square. And it's detailed too. Like you can see like the chocolate in there, the peanut butter, the peanuts, everything. These Snickers are pretty good. I do quite enjoy these Snickers. I am sad it seems like these kind of replaced the creamy Snickers. I used to love those creamy peanut butter Snickers. So I'm kind of sad that those seem to be gone now. Maybe they're still around, but I couldn't find them yesterday. Because, I went to buy, I bought a pack of these two to eat just because they're really good. They're a nice flavor. They do kind of have a nice fudge brownie taste to them. There's now an almond brownie instead of the peanut brownie ones for Snickers. So maybe that'll be the car next year. Which, it'll be a pretty similar car if that's the case. But I love this car, so I'll gladly take this car again. Especially with the number move forward. They might have to, move the design around a little. Have to see if anything else comes out. Snickers pretty much gets 2 races every year. They usually get one like this that's some sort of a, special flavor of some kind. And then they usually just have one primary brown Snickers car, which for some reason Lionel always ignores. I don't really understand. Like, Lionel has not made a, like, true, just, like, basic Snickers car since, like, 2016. Ignoring the throwback, because the throwback doesn't really count. That was going to get made regardless. But, I mean, as far as just, like, a plain, brand new Snickers car, they don't really make them for some reason. Like, the 2017 one got made, then the 2018 one didn't get made. The 2019 one was the throwback. Then the 2021 got ignored, didn't even get offered. The 2021 one got ignored, didn't get offered. They usually run it, like, the fall somewhere. Or it's not even the fall, just late summer. The last couple years, it ran at Watkins Glen this past year. The year before that, it ran at Daytona, which was supposed to be Watkins Glen, the road course. The year before that, it used to be Kentucky. It was ran the Snickers car. But I don't know what the deal is or why they keep ignoring the Snickers primary cars. Snickers seems to sell well. Like I said, this one got like 744 made. It got higher than MLQ, which, I mean, obviously more people are going to want something cool like this. But still, Kyle Busch, pretty much anything can mean MLQ for him nowadays. If his sports clips or his Stanley car that no one really likes can beat MLQ, then a plain Snickers car could beat MLQ. So I really don't know what the deal with that is. But if you want this car as a brand new release, you can get it right now. I'm not sure if this will get rare or not. Kyle's cars are very strange. It's like every other car. Like, one car goes to become a $300 car, the next car goes to like a $50 car. It's odd. Like, Kyle's got some random cars that are like very rare now. Like his mint M&M's car. The Flavor Vote winning car from Watkins Glen from 2018. That one's insanely rare now. His white chocolate M&M's car. That one's insanely rare now. It's weird. But this is definitely one of the more unique Snickers cars. It's kind of up there with like the Snickers Crisper. But remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. Use the code BWhack. You can get free shipping on any order over $20. So go check out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Kyle Busch's Snickers Peanut Brownie Squares Toyota from 2021. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.